Hello and welcome back to XCOM Almost Perfect Tactics with your host, Grim Gary. We just completed a raid on a large ship. We shot it down, and now we've got some treasures to sell. This is basically our loot. You'll notice that I am starting to pick up things like Alien Stasis Tank, which has no research benefit and can be sold freely. So when you get these larger UFOs, you'll be able to get these items and just sell them. It's just free money here. And you also get more damage stuff too after you've shot things down.
I'm receiving you. Return to base for debriefing.
Who are you talking to? I don't need to hear that. And anything that's damaged, of course, just sell it off. So now we got 220, which is good because we're going to be spending some money in the foundry, and we're going to be spending money on the officer training school. And we're very close to the council report, so it's like we're right on the cusp of assaulting this. I mean, it's pretty much almost going to be our next mission. As soon as I get the officer training school, we're just going to click on that. And like I said, it's going to be probably a couple episodes. I think I said it. It's going to be a couple episodes, between 2 or 3 to do the base assault, because it does take a while to get through it, especially how cautious I typically am. Alright, so we'll scan for activity, and here's the officer training school. Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Officer training school online.
Alright, so we go to the barracks in this case. Let's visit the memorial first. These were all of my casualties so far, which is actually pretty good compared to other games I have where this list gets real long. I'm actually surprised that I'm recording this and I'm not dying as much. So you go to the officer training school, and you'll see a number of options. Squad size 1, squad size 2, you can get your squad up to 6 guys. New soldiers are automatically promoted to the squad A rank, so anybody who comes in automatically gets assigned a class. Rapid recovery is one of my other favorites. Basically keeps your guys down for half the time that they'd normally be. Don't Die on Me is great later when you have higher ranked guys, because the higher their rank, as it's saying here, it's more likely that they'll just be critically wounded instead of killed outright. Wet work, 25 more experience gained from kills. Pretty handy to get your guys up, so you may want to get that early in your after your officer training school is up. Iron Will, soldiers receive larger will bonuses each time they are promoted. Also a good one to get early, because later on you're going to get psionic mental power guys, and the larger their will, the more powerful their mental abilities will become, and more chance that they will have actual abilities. So let's go for squad size. That is foist. And we will also... I could actually just go right up to squad size 2. In fact, since I am here, I'm going to do that. So now I can do 6 guys. Engineering, we're still waiting on the workshop. How close are we? So that's operational. Foundry, the foundry, I mean, is 2 days away. So I would love to get that skeleton too, but it's cutting it so close to the council report. You know what? There's no choice. I can't risk another abduction mission coming up. So we're going to prepare our soldiers. Nobody is on the wounded list. We have a choice of 6 people. I'm going to probably take 2 heavies. The assault. So let's do this instead. Engineering. Build by items. We're going to need 2 more carapace armors. We're going to need... we do have 2 of those, 2 of those. So we're going to do 2 heavies, 2 assaults, a support, and a sniper. That is my typical loadout when I get down to this point where I can select 6 guys. So we're pretty much all set. I will not take arc throwers on the mission, though I probably should. It's just that they're not overly useful in this case. And we are going to prep another satellite. And as soon as I can, I'm going to start building my 4th.
I have difficulty understanding how such an advanced species could show so little empathy for the lives of other sentient beings. It goes against everything we have ever imagined. The technology is there, but with it comes a callousness we would never have expected.
She just goes on and on, doesn't she?
What brought them to this?
Okay, 45 out of 58 power. Satellite uplink relies on 30 engineers. How many engineers do I have? 25. This was not going to be a worry until after the council report, so I'm not, like, gonna go nuts. Blah, 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 but it is time to assault the base. So let's get that ready. Alien base assault. It's in North America, so we're going to assault it. It's out somewhere near Cuba. Alright, so assault. We should have enough equipment here to get everybody ready for this mission. Scatter laser. We're bringing a grenade. Let's see. 2 assaults, 2 heavies, and a support and a sniper. Okay. So let's see. Arc thrower is not gonna stand. But you know what? I'm gonna bring at least 1 arc thrower just in case I get an opportunity. Problem is that most of the things that I'll encounter in the base, I can either not stun, or I already have gotten into my collection. So heavy with the frag grenade, sniper with the scope, support with that. He needs Ricky 99, 66 Ricky 99 needs a carapace suit and that. And this is my decked out midway equipped squad. So let's do it. Just as a note, I will be going away for a while,
on the mission site.
for a week, so if you don't see any videos from me during the Christmas week, you will know why. I will not be around. So let's begin assault.
Thanks to Dr. Vollin's research and some clever developments done in engineering, this skeleton key should allow you to breach the alien compound. We've only got 1 chance to make this work, though, so let's make sure we do it right.
Ain't that the truth? This will reduce panic a lot. So we are essentially saving the world just by taking up this base. And this will be the entry into the mid-game, where things will start getting a little bit more difficult. We still have, did have a terror mission, so, but we're going to have much harder terror missions coming up. Soon we'll be making our way into the plasma weaponry. I wish I could make it before I assaulted this, but oh well.
God only knows what they're doing to these people. All the more reason to blow them to hell. Get moving.
I like the way you think, mister.
So far, we don't have visual confirmation on the hostiles. I wouldn't get too comfortable, though. We're expecting heavy resistance. They're probably moving into position as we speak.
They probably are. Alright. Alright, let's get these guys rolled out. Alright, let's see what we can see first. Alright, usually there's this little bay with a few little offshoots of places. A door that leads to kind of a hallway area that wraps around here. That leads into an open area typically with lots of pods and stuff like that. It's best to just take it a little bit at a time. Keep your guys close together, especially if they're not super equipped or anything like that. Alright, so gonna move it up a bit. Now, understand there are a couple of layouts of the base. There's different arrangements of it as far as where things may be located, so my map may not be the same as somebody else's map. Or this may not even be the same as my last playout, which was completely different from my first playout. So, Overwatch.
Overwatch, aye aye.
Got it covered.
Sorry, I was adjusting my headset volume. I wasn't talking there. I checked to get over. I'm not completely going up this ramp yet for a reason, because of the area that I can move is not as great. I forgot to get a laser pistol for this guy.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
I don't really much. I mean, there's a lot of potential money. This is probably your biggest money grab in the whole game, as far as things you can collect. Not really too concerned about things, because you get a lot of materials out of this whole ordeal. Alright, so this guy. What I am wary of is that there are going to be chrysalids in here. Alright, the first move here.
It looks like we found where they've been taking the abductees, but that still doesn't explain what the purpose of all this is.
That's great. And Doctor, we don't care why we're on a mission. That's what she doesn't get. We're sitting here shooting things.
Roger that. Scanning.
We're killing the bad guys. Alright, no, yep. I can understand she wants to relay some more data, like, don't destroy that. That's fine. Try not to destroy that thing while we're trying to destroy everything else.
On Overwatch.
But probably won't.
Come get some.
Alright. Just trying to keep as much cover as I can, because there really isn't that much cover when you're in this place. It's the sad truth.
I'm on it.
I hear those chrysalid. Yep. Chrysalids. Chrysalids. Kill them, boys. Girls. That's one down.
See you in hell.
I'm
about to start keeping score.
Missed the target.
Another one's really wounded. Another one's down.
Shut up. Listen.
Shut up. I'm Wolverine. Or Batman. Bub.
Affirmative. Covering now.
So we'll make sure we get as much coverage as we can.
Roger that.
Not worried about cover against the chrysalids, but I am worried about other aliens coming along and making life difficult.
Overwatch. Aye aye.
I mean, guys with carapace armor may be a little bit tougher than your starter guys, but that doesn't mean you should abuse them. Just kind of cluster them together
Come get some.
when getting against chrysalids.
Come Come get some.
We'll just let this guy come to us and die. Hopefully he'll get picked off by whatever else we got ready for him. Because he has to move towards us. There's just no way around it.
The enemy is still alive.
Alright, now we gotta
Got
spend
no
some time
ammo.
reloading. Hopefully I won't encounter anything. Reload.
We're green to go.
Enemies in sight.
Oh god. That's fine. They're running way back there. He'll actually stay on Overwatch.
Scanning.
I don't think we're alone out here.
I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Let's do this.
I gotta start getting my assault guys
Reloaded.
up front. So that's what I'm gonna do here. He's gonna take a double move and reload next round. He's just gonna move here and reload.
Let's do this.
Yeah, Widow aliens. Bzzz.
He's down.
What the
And his
hell was
pistol
that?
explodes into fragments. I hear more moving chrysalids.
They're starting to lose ground.
Now remember, I'm going to be splitting this up into multiple episodes because that it is a long mission. There is no doubt of this. Pew 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 pew! Pew pew
No
lasers!
longer a threat.
And
Back
we'll
in.
reload him. Get my assaults both up there, and the other one's gonna reload. We're gonna overwatch
feel,
my
Commander.
sniper to keep things pretty
Let's do this.
dead if they start coming up. And we'll move one dude forward. It's just better to keep some guys covering while other guys get to move forward and have to dash to do it. That's full cover over there, so let's take it. Actually gonna move my assault guys into that position. That would be nice.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Actually replace that guy with an assault guy. Their assaults should be pretty much in the front lines because their weapons are the most damaging when they're up close. They're like, I don't want to be up close. And I'm like, I don't really care. They do some mega damage, especially when they get to the alloy cannon, which is the next stage. There's only really 3 stages of weaponry here. And we'll keep you
I
on
feel,
Overwatch.
Commander.
More chrysalids, I know that yell. Move you back here, reload.
Back online.
Yeah, he's not in cover! I know he's not. He's
I
gonna
feel,
watch,
Commander.
but I'm not gonna open this door until I have everybody in position. You're just better off that way.
I feel, Commander.
Got it covered.
Overwatch. Overwatch. Overwatch.
Come get some.
Yeah, Duke Nukem. Some
I
more
don't
aliens
think we're
over
alone
to our
out here.
right. So they're probably going to be in this area if they're not moving in to this door. See, when the aliens move, they move as a group. They kind of teleport. I've seen it happen. It's weird. They'll be like up here, and then the whole group will just appear over here. The computer just moves them, kind of like little pieces. All right, so get one of my assault guys to open the door. really won't
Roger. I've got
dash
my eyes
forward too
on.
much until I'm sure there is or is not something going on beyond the door.
I'm on it.
Just want the stupid guy. This case, I am gonna run and gun.
Going in for the kill.
I want to scout ahead just a wee bit.
I'm sure my team would love to get their hands on that thing.
Drones. These are not really a threat. The only threat they pose is when they are with mechanoid creatures.
X-ray neutralized.
But otherwise they're fairly weak and they don't do much damage. What they do is they will be grouped with mechs like cyber discs or sectopods, and they will repair them. Any damage that you do. And the longer they're around, the more damage they're going to repair. Well, that's not the brilliant move there. And but I do start getting everybody up into a place more forward
They're
position.
falling back.
And you can later on capture whatchamacallit, the drones. But you have to first research them and whatnot. And it's good because if you have the shivs, you can use the drones to repair your shivs. If you hack them out. I don't think you can
Get
keep them.
some.
I've actually never gotten a drone successfully through a full combat, to tell you the truth. They serve their uses as decoys, and I never really use a shiv. And I never explained why I never use a shiv, because they haven't come up yet. Because I haven't gotten the foundry up. And they're just a waste of resources. I'd rather spend 15 credits on a dude and have him trained up than spend a bunch of resources on a mechanical thing
Roger that.
that
Scanning.
doesn't have the versatility of a soldier.
Got it covered.
The only good thing about the shivs is they're a heavy weapons platform, and they can take a good amount of damage to start with, but eventually your guys are going to be tougher than them. So
Got it covered.
I mean, this is a bad situation where I'm at here. So let's try to find some covers.
Moving to Overwatch.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
And we will cover my guys while we're finding cover.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And he's going to place covering
Aye, aye.
fire from that little tower up there, little towery thing.
Overwatch, aye aye.
And hopefully he will be successful doing so.
Roger that.
I just have a feeling
Scanning.
the chrysalids are pretty close by.
What was that?
They sound it. They sound very close. Yeah, this approach does not allow for
Come get
a whole
some.
lot of cover. I think later on there is a platform where you can just start picking off some things. Get one guy to go out, get the attention, come back to where you have, 5 other guys waiting in the wings to
On
shoot them
Overwatch.
down as they're coming. I really need to reload that guy at some point. Murder.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
It's just a cautious march forward.
Got it covered.
Can't remember, Brian. Did they bring an arc thrower in here?
What's making
I
that
don't
noise?
think it matters. I don't think I'll encounter anything that I'm going to be able to capture. I may encounter a sectoid commander. It's very doubtful I will get away with capturing him.
I'm Overwatch.
Like I said, in this mission, just keep you
I've got
guys
my eyes on.
tight. Keep them close together. You have squad sight, right? Yeah.
Got it covered.
Hit things from far, far away.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Do, 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 do. Get up there. Now, hopefully anything that tries to come to that door will die.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. I don't think we're alone out here.
Okay, that makes me nervous when
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
there is no thing behind the curtain. I'm just gonna have him hunker down. Switch to the pistol. I will. This guy move it over here.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Let's keep a constant field of coverage.
Come get some.
Come get some. And over here, this is going to be about the halfway point of this mission. So, we're almost there. But like I said, this is still going to be quite a bit of time before
I've
I
got
can
my
reach
eyes
the
on.
total end of this mission. And we'll use the support as a good scout. Although I should never have used him at the beginning, or the end of a turn.
I'm Overwatch.
I should use him at the beginning so I can adjust my guys accordingly. What do we got? There's that drone. Pew! Ah, I missed him. You never really want to use these power supplies as cover. Yep. Everybody's like,
Dead and gone.
you will not have your day. Anyway, as I was saying, you don't really want to use these the power sources as cover, because if they do get shot and destroyed, they will blow up whatever is near it. Move him up and actually
We're green
reload.
to go.
Yeah, my sniper's going for the long trip.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I wonder if that drone thought he was going to get the drop on me. He's like, I'll just sneak around. I'll take care of those meddling kids.
Roger that. Scanning.
Scanning with my scanner. I've got my scanner. He's going to reload. Got to keep up
We're
on that.
green to go.
Back in.
Roar. Roar. They keep roaring. Let's see. Let's take a peek. See? Anybody? Alright. This is the platform I'm talking about. And out here, there's going to be lots of aliens on either side here, or maybe even down below in this little floor area. So, taking control of this platform and only sending one guy out is a pretty good strategy. It might save some lives. But it is very dangerous because there are going to be chrysalids somewhere in here. But if you keep your guys in the tight group, you should have no problem with chrysalids, provided that your guys hit. That's the key thing about chrysalids. So they're not too hard to hit. It's just when you encounter a chrysalid early in your first terror mission,
Come get some.
they're tough, and they're making civilians into zombies, and the zombies have quite a bit of life hit points.
Overwatch.
Doesn't make your job easy. But later on, chrysalids are nothing. Knock them down left and right with plasma rifles. Your guys are trained up to the max.
Comfort zone.
They got armor in order to deal with a hit from a chrysalid. Now, mainly you deal with an alien called an ethereal is probably your worst case scenario. And even the muton elites that they travel with and the berserkers, they're fairly easy to deal with. But we'll get to those eventually. We're still a little bit of ways from encountering them, but probably not too far away. Not as far away as I'd like to think.
On Overwatch.
And the one character you do not want to send down there to scout and get the attention of aliens is your sniper. You want the sniper right up here.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
He's got his eyes on, which is good.
Commander.
It's really good of him to have his eyes on. Alright, so
Hey,
aliens
you
over
hear
there.
anything?
That might be croutons. Croutons.
Got it covered.
Alright. Let's see what my support can see.
Overwatch. Aye,
Real
aye.
nerve-wracking because you you don't want to really awaken too many aliens. Like I said, you don't want to use those power as
I'm on.
cover too often.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Alright, let's this assault forward.
Roger that. Scanning.
Just a slow process. Sorry if it's boring, but we'll be getting into action real soon.
You hear that?
Ooh, they're nearby.
With what we've seen so far, it was only natural to assume the aliens would have something specialized towards frontline combat.
It's strange. She's saying
This
the
hulking
lines again.
creature appears to be that unit.
I don't
We've
envy
already
anyone
encountered
who
the
has to
muton.
go up against that thing.
32% chance. Not that great. What's the other one? 16% chance to hit. Forget it, bubs. Let's move back. Get the other guys ready to fire upon them. Should they come up
Commander.
and try to mess with us. No sense moving into their guns. Just like my very first few missions. You don't want to move into their guns. Make them move into yours.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
The laser rifle out.
Comfort zone.
Laser sniper rifle. Hopefully they'll come down and try to investigate where my guy went. sometimes they won't.
Affirmative. Covering now.
If I wanted to spend the time, I could actually come around this way and do it. But I'm a little nervous because I think there still might be a group of chrysalids in this area. And I definitely don't want to come around this corner and then see a group of chrysalids while I'm trying to deal with frickin' mutants.
Get some. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Comfort zone.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Just getting my guys into better positions should the mutants come along. Hopefully they will.
Overwatch.
I
Aye,
don't
aye.
want to uncover too many other aliens. Don't want to uncover any other aliens at all. Alright, let's move to this forward guy here. Let's see if we can spot them again. They seem to have moved. They may have moved down here, they may have moved back over here, but oh, they may have moved back onto this platform here.
Moving
Just
to
keep an eye
Overwatch.
out either way. And we can start moving guys into the position, getting ready
Roger.
for
I've got
any
my eyes
alien
on it.
encounters. And I'll use him as a scout.
What in God's name are we looking at?
I didn't want to believe it,
Screen.
but it's clear
I'm
the
looking at the
aliens
screen.
have been experimenting on the abductees.
It's kind of
What
nasty.
could they be hoping to accomplish through this?
They're trying to do something. I know what it is. Do you,
Roger that.
kids?
Scanning.
Alright, well, the mutants seem to have wandered off.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
They're like, we saw a dude! It wasn't part of our group, and then they just ran away, and everything's okay, sir. Maybe that's where they
You
were.
hear anything?
Just you're prattling. Shut up.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Alright, let's take a quick look around this corner. And we seem to be okay for that corner. Take up some cover there. Alright, this is where I am going to end this episode, and this is also where we're going to start just sending one guy forward, one of my assaults, and start just attracting one or two aliens at a time to us.
I'm on it.
So I will see you next episode, and goodbye.